Hey everybody, Rory from ANSgear. We're going to take a look at the GoG eNVy today. It's a great gun for people who are just getting started but don't want something that's super basic. They're looking for something that's a little bit more advanced than just a beginner basic gun. The eNVy is a great choice. It has some of the features of a high-end gun with the ease of use of a beginner gun or intermediate style gun. So inside the box, obviously you're going to get your gun, you're going to get your barrel. Now the barrel is a 12-inch impulse or ion threaded gun or barrel. So make sure if you are looking for aftermarket barrels that you pick one that is the appropriate thread, barrel sleeve, and parts. So some extra O-rings, ball detents, things like that. Underneath you're going to get your manual. It is on a CD, so you're going to need to throw it into your computer to actually look at it. Or you can go to their website and you can look at the manual through there in a PDF file. It's up to you. The gun itself is very similar in internal design to the Ion, but then upgraded and changed around. The bolt, certain sections of the bolt are just like the Ion. The solenoid is very different. It doesn't look anything like the original one, but still has the same style regulator. It's just improved on. ASA setup, clamping feed neck. The body is a composite like the Ion was, but there is an inner sleeve inside of this composite body that is aluminum that houses the bolt assembly and the front assembly here. Weight-wise, because they're using a composite setup on there, it does make it pretty lightweight. There we go. So 1 pound 12, 1 pound 13 ounces. Not a heavy gun by any means. Some of your higher end guns are right around that same weight. So you can carry this around all day long and not feel like you're carrying a tank around. Does have the clamping feed neck. It just doesn't have a lever, so you would need to use an Allen key to tighten it down. On and off button on the side. The board on the inside is upgradable with the eNVy Blackheart board, so it'll give you more access to firing modes, and then all the very finite settings that you would ever want to adjust, like your dwell and your rate of fire, things like that. That gives you a more precise control over those features in the gun. It does run on 9-volt battery inside the frame right here. Velocity is controlled through the regulator at the bottom. We've got the bolt that is undone here, so I can pull it out and take that out. If you've ever looked at the Ions or worked on an Ion, you'll see that this bolt is almost identical to an Ion bolt. It's just the housing's been reconfigured on the back side here so that you can do bolt out the back setups rather than on the old Ions having to disassemble the bodies in the breech to get the bolt out and do maintenance. So it does make it a little bit easier, obviously, to get the bolt out the back, do maintenance, do whatever you need to do. So if you're in the market for a gun that is not necessarily going to break the bank and you're not looking for high end, but you don't want something that's bottom of the barrel, beginner status, check out the eNVy. It's a great little shooter, upgradable with the new board inside there, so you can make it run pretty darn fast. So it's definitely a great choice. So check it out on the website and order your eNVy now through ANSgear.com.